Let's talk about Stardom, the conversion, PLE that dropped on 6/20 this month. First match, we had Yuna Mizumori and Motoi Hanabe. This match was cooking. This is like one of the pre-show matches. It seems like Yuna was killing it, in the air and in the sky, but could not mess with Motoi Hanabe's submissions. Yuna got the victory in the end. I was wondering why the title wasn't on the line for this, but great match. Next, we have Mai Sarah versus Emma Mashima. This was a great match as well. They pretty much matched each other's fly in this match. Going back and forth, slew of reversals, rolling pins, but in the end, Mai Sarah takes home the victory. Then we had a brief intermission with CMML president and then the president of Stardom, which is Okada. Not sure what they were saying, but I'm guessing just greeting each other, thanking them for working together. I'm guessing on the future PLE, maybe with AEW and other stuff in the future. My guess. Don't quote me on that, though. Aya Sakura versus Ane Kanayo was next. I really liked Ane's Boston Crab single and double leg. She tried that quite a few times in this match. Aya Sakura held her own too, but a bridge suplex, it was a wrap. Then we had a three-way tag match. Kyoko Kutatsu, Rani Yagami, Akira Kurogane, Itsuki Aoki, Maika and Kaguma. This is a great match. I almost feel like Itsuki, she brings anybody who's in the ring with her, she brings them into her world. So you'll have a lot of cheering. You'll have everybody just getting on point with cheering and working together and then break out of it to get into a match. So I don't know if that's parody part with her, but I think it's cool though. Even while everybody's annoyed with her screaming and yelling, I thought it was a cool thing. Off gate, I thought Kyoko was going to be the one to, eat the pin in this match because she's had a lot of losses lately. And in the beginning, off gate, the other teams were doing her and Rana dirty, cheering while having them in crab moves. I thought that was crazy. But in the end, I was surprised. Akira Kurogane wound up getting pinned by Rana. Shocker. Then we move on to the Artists of Stardom Championship match. We got Hina, Lady C, and Ame Sourei defending their titles against Maki Ito, Rion, and Kikyo Furusawa. Off gates, the Ops went after Lady C. I can't blame her, man. Given the past two matches, she's been on fire. I felt like Rion on the opposite team was just on fire during this match. He had plenty of great spots. But in the end, Hina pins her to retain. Great match. Don't get me started on the shenanigans either because Maki Ito was slapping Ami Sourei. I thought she was going to make her bald-headed. Then we have a segment with President Okada and Tekla. Man, she tried to cut his hair. But at the same time, I'm thinking, man, where's everybody in Stardom to take Tekla out? Because they gave her ample amount of time to try and hurt this dude. She even got a belt out and started whipping him with it. I mean, it took Starlight Kid to finally come out and then the rest of the people to start to do something to get Tekla out of there. But, come on, man. Do y'all hate your boss? Then we move on to Fuwa-chan, Hazuki, Sayoriano, and Natsupoi versus Fukagen Death, Azusa Inaba, Natsuko and Muraka. Great match. Fukagen Death's 3 times trying to get her special off and nothing. I know from my boy Sal, he said that was part of her thing, but it cracked me up, man. Always loved Natsuko and Ruaka, doing their tag team bit. Sayoriano and Fuwa-chan, I always loved their non-chemistry. It's pretty funny. But after a roly-poly, pin going, Natsupoi pins Fukagen for the victory. Xena versus Hanako was next. I thought this was a dope match. I think this is the one before her last where Xena, actually leaves the company. She said her next one is on the 8th. I think it's at Hurricane Hall. I think that'll be her last. She just said, she's been there 3 years. It's been great, but it's time for her to go and, branch out. So, and I heard Hanako, I guess, evidently, started off together, so she was very pleased to have this match with her. So I look forward to her last match and where her career goes. Xena's very good. Now, as far as the match goes, they cooked against each other, as expected. I love Hanako. I like what Xena brings to the table. The slaps, I mean, you could hear them throughout the halls of that arena. It's crazy. Xena wins this one. Then we got Miyu Umatsuki, Starlight Kid, Azumi, and Utami Hayashishita. Hopefully I got it that time. Versus Konami, Bae Priestley, Saya Kamitani, and Momo Watanabe. I felt like the crowd definitely wanted to see Utami and Saya go back at it since they're exes or whatever, ex-partners. Which their moments, they cooked. You know what I mean? In the beginning, it was just a slap fest, going back and forth, matching their fly. But they got some shit off with each other I thought was dope. But Azumi, man, I cannot say how much I love her elusiveness when people have her against the wall and she just comes out of something or just slides out. It's so sick. Kamitani and Starlight Kid also had a great exchange in this. But anywho, towards the end of this match, you had Momo, a misfire on using her bat. The first time, she escaped. Her and Saya Kamitani was just like, ooh, we passed that one. Then she went for the bat again on Utami and missed and hit Saya Kamitani. So I was like, shit. And you could hear the crack from that bat on her chest. I was like, damn, it's over. Utami got the victory over her ex. None of hate was happy with that, man. Whew. Now this match, whew. Shuri versus Rina Yamashita for the IWGP Championship. Banger. This was my most anticipated match of this event when I saw it on the card. Both, blow for blow, taking hits, dishing it out, insane. The momentum, pace, perfect. But this submission here, if somebody did this to me, I'm never coming out the house again. Rina tapped from this, and I can see why. You got me all pretzeled up, looking like, I don't know, dog. Help me, please, help me. I can't emphasize it enough. Banger. Hanan versus Saya Ida for the Wonder of Stardom Championship. Cookies, banger, bang, bang. Yo, I'm gonna tell you though, man. I'll be damned, man. If Saya Ida didn't, it was so close, very minuscule. She lost by. If she had have gotten those two busters off that she tried, because 2 out of 3 she missed. One of them she got off. One of those little, like similar to the Mexican buster. She would have had it, man. But and nothing against Hanan, but I really wanted Saya Ida to take this. And the spots in this match she had were just epic. Hanan did her damn thing too, but man, this was close. Then we move on to the main event. Sayaka Kurara versus Suzu Suzuki. Now, I told y'all the last time I covered an event how Suzu Suzuki did the champion. And this was straight disrespectful. Early stage of this match, she's tossing her inside of the crowd, telling people, give me water, taking a seat. It almost reminded me of Drew McIntyre when he's just bored at work playing on his phone. Spitting in her face. I was like, yo, y'all. Suzu, man. I almost thought she was going to lose like midway in the match because Sayaka got some shit off and then all of a sudden had her in the chokehold. I thought Suzu Suzuki was going to go to sleep. A couple times I was like, damn, she going to lose it. All this fire, man, and she's just going to go to sleep. Nah, she got that second win. It was a wrap. Did a triple suplex. After the second one, she, tried to pin. Sayaka kicked out, and I was like, damn, she going to let her go. Nope, she held on to her ass, did that third one, and Sayaka was already looking dazed and done after that second one. But that third one with the bridge, beautiful. Straight flawless victory. Then, I don't know what she said towards the end. Obviously, I don't know Japanese, but it had to be, I told you so. If you're sleeping on it, you're lost. I'm going to tell you now, the way Stardom gets down, I mean, it's all gas, no brakes. Every PLE, every show that I've seen, it's been nothing but that. Sure, they have moments where, maybe some comedy stuff inside of the ring, whatever, or they have like a speech going on after or before the match, but it's no games, man. When that bell rings, it's game time. All these ladies kill it. I'm telling y'all, catch on before it's too late. I enjoyed the hell out of this, and I'm going to have to talk to my, Sensei Sal and ask him about this red and blue thing they got coming up. It seems like it's similar to Queen of the Ring or something like that. I saw a crown. I saw teams of red A, red B, blue A, and blue B. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to find out. If you've seen it, holla at me. Let's talk. If not, check some of this shit out. Check out the YouTubes. There's plenty of stuff on their page for you guys to just get a taste of it. You know what I mean? If you're hesitant. Holla at y'all later.